Breaking news this morning, the major announcement from President Biden. After 294 days in a Russian prison, Brittney Griner has been freed.
I mean, they've been talking about this for a while. They also wanted to get out another spy, who is definitely a spy, by the way, an American spy, Paul Whelan. And Russia was like, no, you don't get to get two people. You only get Brittney Griner. Brittney Griner should have never gone to prison. It was completely fucking unjustifiable. If you're the type of dumb motherfucker who thinks like, oh, well, she shouldn't have had weed on her or whatever, a negligible amount of weed that, like, ironically, she thought was totally appropriate for her to bring that she had done before in the fucking past. If you think that that was like an acceptable move, either you're like one of those based pushing Z Russia guys, or you're a petulant liberal who cares not a lot about a black woman, I guess. But ultimately, it is fucking insane. It was a fucking weed pen. Nah, you're wrong 100%. Fucking brain dead to bring weed to Russia? Yeah, totally, dude. No, she deserves to die, I think. You're right. Oh, she brought weed to Russia? They'd kill her. Fucking idiot. Shut up. Why do you drop like human rights and morality as a concept when it comes down to this kind of thing? Are you that much of a foreign policy apparatus loyalist? Calm the fuck down, dude. They should have both been freed, but Biden had to pick one. He made the right choice. That dude was a former Marine and CIA agent who was smuggling $80K into Russia. He knew what he signed up for. Yeah, like the other dude was caught with like 12 passports, okay? Like, come on. He was also trying to get fucking compromising material. Not saying that that's like not something that the Russians do. They do it all the fucking time. Obviously, that's just like espionage. It's something that fucking spies do for their country. But it's a little bit different than like a political prisoner because she brought like a fucking little weed pen with her. Calm the fuck down. Yeah, the amount she possessed, we covered this. We covered this months ago. Not only did we cover this months ago, but we also talked about the fucking notorious arms dealer. Nicolas Cage, one of his greatest movies of all time, Lord of War, love that movie, is actually about the dude that was given back to Russia. I've talked about his background as well. I talked about the fact that he was like literally arrested by the American authorities for basically cutting into the American market. The only reason why they fucking locked that warmongering weapons trafficker up is because he was cutting into the CIA market, okay? That's it. That's literally the reason why he was arrested. That was an elimination of free market competition at the behest of the American state. As far as the weed goes, in Russia, that amount of weed that she had on her would get her sometimes, in the worst case possible, a 15-day prison sentence. Shut the fuck up. The notion that you can't take weed to Russia or they'll kill you is insane. This isn't fucking Singapore. This isn't fucking another country where they have like way stricter laws on fucking weed. You just don't know anything and you just decided that it's bad and you heard you didn't even read an article. You just read a fucking Twitter post. You saw a Twitter post that like desperately was clinging on to something to make it seem like it was her fucking fault. That's insane, bro. It's like fucking arresting her for jaywalking and then being like, puh, you're fucking stupid if you jaywalk in Russia, bro. She littered too, dog. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Shut the fuck up. Why? Why are you doing the bidding of the Russian government for some weird fucking reason? And I know none of you motherfuckers are fans of Russia, okay? All the people who are fans of Russia have been banned from every fucking platform anyway. You're defending it because you ultimately think that this was a big L for the Biden administration to give up and like cave to a demand that Vladimir Putin made, and it's big poopy Putin, okay? So now you're just upset and you have to like blame someone. You can't blame Biden, so you're blaming the black woman. What the fuck? Her arrest is bullshit, but it's a massive fuck trade release, a super terrorist arms dealer. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you know what the fucking CIA does? Do you understand? Do you know what this man did? He did the exact same shit that the CIA was doing. Shut the fuck up. Not only was he an arms dealer for the Russian government, but he was literally selling to the same fucking clients as the CIA, the Taliban. And the reason why they arrested him, or how they arrested him, let's talk about how they arrested him. And this isn't new information for me. We talked about this months ago when I told you this is probably the trade that is going to happen, and it did. Look, months later, it did. There are clips of me talking about this from like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. If you want to know more about the background of the person that they freed, the notorious arms dealer, what he was doing was the exact same shit that the CIA was doing, which is not even remotely appropriate. Do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying that like arms trafficking is adequate or appropriate or anything like that. But make no mistake, if you think that this guy's like somehow extraordinary, okay, you're out of your fucking mind. That is not true. I live in Russia, and while you're right, nobody ever gets charged that small of an amount. The police always put their thumb on a scale, and if you hit for distribution, so you can get a bribe or promotion, so it's not uncommon. I mean, dude, the law itself says 15 days, but also most people, according to Russian sources, don't even get the 15 days. They literally pay a fucking fine and they move on. She broke the law of another country, dude. You get arrested for having a knife over 3 inches in the UK, and that's because that's the law. That is very fucking stupid, because if the UK and America all of a sudden had like political fucking chaos and the UK arrested someone that they otherwise would offer a fucking paper fine, but they arrested them for, permanently, you would lose your fucking mind. So even on a legal standing, there's no argument to be made here. Oh yeah, Viktor Bout. Yeah, Viktor Bout. This is it. This is like, if you want to know more about his background, here I talked about Viktor Bout extensively. But yeah, this is Lord of War was written about Viktor Bout. I talk about his background here. I talk about who he worked with. And when he got arrested because he was like working with CIA assets, okay? They literally tapped some of the people that he was selling to and got those people to just get him arrested. This is a community that is built like this. It was just for political posturing, so they could eventually use it down the line or some shit, or they can like get a dub. What Russia did was completely unacceptable. Arresting someone like Brittney Griner over that charge for that extended period of time is abso-fucking-lutely unacceptable. Arrested arms dealers' planes flew U.S. missions in Iraq. Oh, what? That's crazy. No way. As I told you, arms traffickers work together. And then he became competition, so they fucking eliminated him. Yeah, he got arrested so that like we could get a fucking dub at a time when like there was a little bit of fucking commotion between us and Russia. And then, you turn around and you think that that's like legit. Oh my God, now that he's released, what will happen? Don't worry, bro. He can't touch Raytheon's profit margins, okay? Trust me. How much more recycled Chechen weapons is he going to fucking sell? Where is he going to sell those weapons? Does he still have the connections? No. Shut the fuck up. Talk about the Marine. The Marine is a fucking CIA asset, okay? That is the truth. That is going to be way more than fucking Viktor Bout. Okay, if you want that, you're going to have to give something significantly more. It's just the truth. If you're an asset, if you're a spy, and you get arrested on foreign soil, you're fucked. Sorry, passport enthusiast, as I called it at the time. He's just a passport enthusiast. He is not a spy. He just happens to have passports from like 12 countries as a passport enthusiast. Your conspiracy brain about the CIA is crazy. Wait, what? But that's not a conspiracy. Everything I just showed you is true. What do you mean? No, he had an $80K in cash on him, and he was trying to fucking intercept a USB full of like compromising information on the KGB, I think, if I'm not remembering. I'm like, everything is CIA, Giga Chad. What? No, you're right. The guy, the former Marine who has a passport from Ireland and Canada and numerous other countries that was arrested with $80,000 in cash was actually there for his friend's wedding, and he happened to fucking meet with a KGB agent that was a double agent, specifically out of like just a pure coincidence in a hotel room where he was arrested with $80,000 in cash and numerous passports in his briefcase. And he was there for like just a very short period of time. No, I'm bugging, dude. I'm fucking bugging, That's what you do. You always bring $80,000 in cash into a foreign country when you're going to a fucking wedding. Paul Whelan is a corporate security executive that traveled to Moscow. He's also a former, look at this. He's also a former Marine. Paul Whelan, a corporate security executive, traveled to Moscow in December 2018 for a wedding and was detained by Russian authorities on espionage charges. Interesting that they don't mention any of the details of his arrest. That's weird. Or how many passports he has, or his background. But yeah, he's a former Marine, and he received a 16-year prison sentence in what the U.S. called a sham trial. Yeah, he was just doing a little tomfoolery. Every friend group got a KGB double agent. Yeah, who amongst us has not fucking brought $80,000 in cash to Russia to collect compromising information on a foreign country and then got caught with $80,000 in cash? Who hasn't done that with also multiple passwords? A little confused. Are you saying the deal was mostly worth? It absolutely is. Brittney Griner should have never been jailed to begin with. It is fucking disgusting that she was, okay? She never, ever should have gone to prison. It is disgusting that Russia utilized literally a actual positive relationship that it has with Western nations and just cast it aside so foolishly. So fucking foolishly. It's disgusting. These people are professional athletes, okay? There's nothing political about that in that regard. They're all just athletes. All those Russian ball players and Brittney Griner are just there to fucking play ball and make money. It is nasty as fuck to take someone that you have welcomed into your own country. Maybe I'm just too Turkish for this, okay? But it's disgusting that you welcomed someone into your fucking country. And I'm not talking about the international spies. That's fair game. You catch someone spying, you arrest them, that's fair. Fair is fair. But the fact that you would welcome someone to your country and then fucking arrest them on bullshit charges specifically so you can have like a upper hand in some kind of political bargain is nasty as fuck. Breaking a law, fair is fair. Breaking a law, not all laws are equal, my friend. Like, what would it have been if she fucking was arrested for throwing trash, for littering? Is that fair? If she was arrested for jaywalking, which is also a violation of the law, is that fair? Because you're currently screeching about a person who should have been in jail for maximum 15 days. Now, we can make jokes about how this is the worst trade in WNBA history, and that stuff is funny. But as long as you don't fucking turn around and like genuinely feel like Brittney Griner should have been arrested. Because that's a funny joke. I like that. That's like sports Twitter shit. It's funny. I think it's a valid fucking joke to make. Terrible. I would turn around and say, I don't think Viktor can ball like that. I'm pretty sure Brittney in a 1v1 type situation would absolutely dunk on Viktor Bout. He cannot fucking dunk like that. He has no ball handles. He has no handles. He has no game IQ. He's not a clutch shooter. And he can't fucking dunk. So that's a good trade overall, okay? Overall, it's a good trade. She got, at least Brittney, as a part of being in the WNBA, has strong fundamentals, okay? Like, I'm no scout. I haven't been watching her entire career. But I know, across the board, she has the fundamentals. He does not. He is the LeBron James of arms dealing. He is not the LeBron James of ball playing. They didn't throw any draft picks in there. They got fleeced. June, Fogel's arrested. 14 years of labor camp. History teacher who taught the children of U.S. diplomats abroad was detained in Moscow. He had with him a small amount of medical marijuana. He used for chronic back pain. Yeah, why are people not saying Mark Fogel deserves to be jailed indefinitely? I mean, it seems like he was arrested for medical marijuana as well. Weed tubers are mad at the Griner trade deal. Why? We just traded the Merchant of Death for a WNBA player, bro. Biden is cooked. Bro, you're a cannabis guy. What the fuck do you mean? Holy shit, we got finesse bad. We need to fire the GM immediately. No, it's a good trade. Dude, Viktor is 6'6". You're tripping. He's coming off a long layoff, but he'll have fresh legs. Wait, what? Is he actually? Wait, what? Who the fuck is this? No. What? Born 1995? Bro, this is a, you chose a random Viktor. Is this like a famous fucking athlete or some shit? Motherfucker. The Viktor we're talking about was already selling fucking weapons in that year, okay? You just looked up Viktor Russian height. Oh, this was pretty funny. By the way, this is the reason why it happened. I was looking for this morning. I couldn't find it. Yeah, he said, I need Brittney Griner home before Christmas. Actual video of the Griner trade. Bro, she has to break his ankles. You have to. You have to break his ankles, Griner. I hope she like juked him. You know what I mean? You think these two individuals are balling at the same level? Are you fucking nuts, dude? Are you insane? Brittney Griner would destroy him in the post. I'm not like, come on, dude. Look at this. Look at this. What a major L. What a major L for Russia. It's just not looking too good for their basketball future prospects, okay? Did they get any draft picks at least? No, but Russia did this to lower the trade cap, okay? Rumor has it USA included 2 future first-round picks, dude. Does this change your mind? A bunch of the comments on the GR subreddit is making fun of the WNBA, which shows their opinion on women's sports. Yeah, I mean, that's appropriate, okay? That's appropriate. Just remind them, like, of all the times when they fucking talked about, how they care about, like, the 12-year-old swim meet. You know what I mean? That's the reality. That's why I was always like, oh yeah, you guys care about like the 12-year-old swim meet, really? Like the third grader swim meet, dude? That's why you want to make sure that there's, you know, there's like ethical and fair. Shut the fuck up. You don't care. You don't even give a shit about like WNBA, which is fine. No one does. But that's not what I'm talking about. Like, she does not deserve to be in prison. She does not deserve to be in prison for fucking bringing a weed pen into the country when she's trying to make fucking extra money in Russia and was welcomed as a fucking guest into the country. It's disgusting. He always knew Russia would get him back. He's kind of hot. Like, Russian guys at his age usually become like horrifyingly ugly to look at. And he kept it tight. I should say it. Maybe because like, he wasn't able to drink law. I wasn't going to make that joke, but I'm reading it now. He's half Tajik. That's why his mustache is darker, by the way. He's got that Tajik in him. Wait, what? I'm surprised the U.S. didn't trade this guy for Snowden. What? Dude, Russia would not give up Snowden. What do you mean? Also, Snowden is not imprisoned in Russia. He escaped to Russia because we fucking suck. Edward Snowden is a free man living in exile, but that's because he had to escape America. Nobody with a white teenage son can talk about Viktor Bout being a national security threat. Fuck. What is this? She's leaving the penal colony. Footage of Brittney Griner's journey from her last day at IK2 penal colony until landing in Abu Dhabi. Bro, one of the things that Russians do, which I don't understand, I will never understand, is these ugly ass wallpapers, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, I guess that's like what is that, bro? What is happening, dude? Why? Big L for the fucking entirety of the Eastern Bloc, dude. Holy shit. What is this, bro? What is happening? This would make you go crazy. Also, she can't fit on that bed. Holy fuck. It looks like a bed for tiny people.
Все хорошо?
Yes. Да, yes.
Вот, все, и пошла. Она понимает, что надо убирать, то есть она складывает это все.
Okay. I didn't say it. Someone else did. They said it looks better than American prison. I don't know what the exact details of that look like. But, you know, we do make a lot of hay for Russian prison and Turkish prisons and stuff in America. But goddamn, the conditions look better than fucking 60 days in so far. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be because she's high profile? No. I mean, probably. There's probably worse ones. There's definitely worse Russian prisons. But like when they say it's like a work camp, I always assume like gulag. You know what I mean? So I'm shocked at the way it looks. Glad she won her 1v1 to get out. She was in the gulag. Oh no. She does have the height advantage, dude. Many people were not talking about it, but she could literally reach over the fucking middle crates in the gulag. Gave her premium economy though? What do you mean? She's flying in a private jet, dude. What the fuck? You think there's other people on that plane? Yeah, they put her into Spirit, dude. They were like, all right, you go back home, but in Spirit Airlines. What do you think Russia will do with Bout? I don't fucking know. Probably let him go to his family or some shit. I don't know. Probably, you know what they'll do? Okay, I'll tell you what they'll do. They'll probably trot him around like a fucking national hero. They'll do some like incredible press and PR around like how he, you know, how he came back and how he was a hero and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Probably kill him. No, they won't kill him. And then he will inevitably become like Maria Butina, someone who is like a part of a part of Russian politics. Like he will go the same route. They will fucking make him a celebrity and then they'll put him in like they'll shape him into like a politician. They're going to ship his ass to Ukraine? No. If they send him to Ukraine, he just starts selling black market guns again. Yeah, Ukraine has a great opportunity for our boy Viktor to make some fucking moolah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many guns out there. Ultimately, it's great that she came back. You know, this is good. This is a good dub overall. She never deserved to be in prison to begin with. I think it's like really fucked up that so many people were so awful about that process, where they were just like, I don't know, they were just saying some gross ass bullshit, dude. It was nonsense. The critics of the deal are either bad faith or have a hate boner for black women. Yeah, I don't really understand. I truly don't fucking get why people would be upset about this. Like, who gives a fuck? Some old, like, washed up dude who's been out of the market for the past, like, 11 years, you know what I mean? Was delivered back to Russia. What's he gonna do? Sell more arms? Oh, no, dude. Fuck. Russia famously can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, here's what the hogs are telling their followers on why it's bad. Well, you just linked me Benny Johnson, dog. What the fuck? You just linked me Benny Johnson. Oh, here. Okay. Me, Brittney Griner, Marine Paul Whelan, both Americans, both were convicted in Russian courts on dubious charges, both serving multi-year sentences. Paul served America. Guess when Biden traded a terrorist to free? Semper Fi, Paul. Bro, Paul Whelan was a spy, dude. The Marine is an admin clerk who was dishonorably discharged for larceny. It doesn't matter. He was also a fucking spy who was arrested with like multiple passports and $80,000 in fucking cash. How is that a good trade deal? Would it not be better for American interests to trade the spy over WNBA player that hates Americans? What do you mean? One is a high-profile celebrity who was arrested under false charges as a political prisoner. The other one was arrested under adequate charges and also he knew what the price was. If you're a fucking spy and you get arrested, it's like kind of, you fucked up. It's kind of a part of the game. Also, what do you mean she hates America? What the fuck are you saying? This man said false charges. Yes. Charges that would normally get someone in Russia maximum 15 days in jail. Shut the fuck up if you don't know the details. 15 days. It's 15 days, man. Yo, what the fuck? How horny are people to be like, yo, I don't like black women? Like, what is happening? You literally admit you get arrested in Russia for what she did? Are you stupid, dog? 15 days, bro. What is wrong with your brain? It is like literally just a fine, usually. They catch you with that, they give you a fine. That's it. You don't even go to jail. But max, you go 15 days. What the fuck are you talking about? She's been in prison for like months now. What are you saying? Do you hear yourself? There is no extension. She got charged with like 9 years for drug trafficking for a fucking vape pen. I want you to go to jail so bad. I wish there was a way that I could just snap my fucking fingers and send you not to a Russian prison, but to an American one, because it's certainly going to be worse. It's blowing my fucking mind. Yeah, Paul was caught with a flash drive containing classified information that he paid 80 grand for by a fucking double agent that he bought it from when he was there for his friend's wedding. I know the details of why he went to jail. We looked it up. When Whelan was arrested, the FSB found a USB drive in his pocket containing the classified information it alleges he had requested. He now told me his friend had planted the device in his pocket without him realizing. That person was an FSB officer. He's someone I've known for 10 years, he revealed for the first time. There it is. The strange case of the ex-Marine jailed for spying in Russia. He was in a Moscow's Metropole hotel, and he was getting dressed up for a friend's wedding when the Russian intelligence officers burst in. The American disappeared without trace for 3 days until his twin stumbled across a news report announcing that his brother had been charged with espionage. Yeah, the former U.S. Marine who also had British, Irish, and Canadian citizenship. Huh, that's interesting. That's a fun way to say he had British, Irish, and Canadian passports on top of his American one at the time of his arrest. A weird way to cover that angle. Who amongst us does not love collecting passports from every country? He just liked passport. Is that a crime? Is that a crime? Come on, bro. I draw the line at 3, okay? I have 2 passports. I have a Turkish citizenship and an American citizenship. Let's say 3, but 4? 4 passports? 4? Come on. And $80,000 in cash and a USB drive full of classified information that he had acquired from an FSB agent. That was a double agent, as I said. Can't believe he got arrested. Meanwhile, fucking all of you motherfuckers that love going to Blinker City were mad that Brittney Griner went to Yodiland in fucking Russia. I never want to hear about being faded than a hoe ever again from any of you fake motherfuckers, dude. There is nothing more Fulcrum Gang. There is nothing more Yodiland than hitting a fucking Blinkerton when you're flying over the Russian border. She was just taking her ass to fucking Blinkertown, hitting the Smackington off the Benjamin, dude. This is gross, though, but it's pretty obvious why everyone is saying this shit. You know what I mean? They will unironically say serving his country. Yeah, and a part of that service is to not get caught while doing espionage. So I will unironically say, yeah, he shouldn't have got caught then. That's it. That's just how it works. If you're a fucking L spy, then yeah, you go to jail. Like it's fair. Come on, dude. Like, what are we just gonna let fucking spies in that get caught in U.S. borders go? Well, we do that actually. Marina Butina specifically. So congratulations to the GOP for allowing her to reach the fucking highest people in American government. But like, it's crazy to say he was just fucking serving his nation. Like, what do you mean? Same with Trump calling POW suckers for getting caught. Yeah, that was awesome. What the fuck do you mean? That was like one of Trump's coolest moments. Like, why are you bringing his highlight reel? Why would you come in here and bring up Trump's highlight reel? Like, I'm going to fucking turn around and be like, wow, that was really fucked up when he said that. You're right. Fuck John McCain. Rest in piss.